Hello friends, welcome back to a new video. Today we are going to discuss list of headings. The list of headings I'm going to do is C11 test 1 question number 28 to 40. Maybe you are familiar with this zebra population. Most of my students have told me it is very difficult to understand which list of headings is matching with the concerned passage. So today we are going to discuss this. First of all, let's look at the list of headings. I hope you already know what is list of headings. Maybe if you don't know, then you will not watch this video, I know. Anyway, we have 10 list of headings here. Okay, and now let's move to the passage first. When it comes to list of headings, the most important thing is that how to read the passage and how to understand the important terms. Okay, first let's read the passage. I mean the sentence. For any animal to travel over 270 kilometers in Botswana, partly across the sand and low bush terrain of the Kalahari Desert is a remarkable achievement, but to do in 11 days. Okay, so for any animal to travel over 270, Botswana. Okay, then Kalahari Desert, let's keep that. Then remarkable achievement. So they are talking about some remarkable achievement here, but to do so in 11 days and without any obvious motivation, as this zebra population does, is quite extraordinary. So in these three lines, we just got only one information, something they are talking about, and that is remarkable achievement. It's a remarkable achievement and it is quite extraordinary. Okay, on average they are telling some average here. Journey involves an extraordinary trip of 588 kilometers between the area and the river, making it second only to the great trek undertaken by the zebra herds in the Serengeti National Park. Okay, however, what is even more incredible still, my view, is that until recently it was completely unheard of. Okay, so we read this passage and we marked some words here. If you have done this before and if you have not mentioned these words, then I'm telling you, you're reading in the wrong way. When we are reading the passage, we have to be very careful. We should know which are the keywords, and in list of headings, the most important thing is that we have to read the passage and we have to take the gist of this passage. That is what we have to do. Okay, so just means we have to understand what they mean by this passage. So here let's look at the words that we have mentioned. 270 kilometer, and it is remarkable achievement, and it's quite extraordinary, this many kilometers, and making it second only to great truck. Okay, then it's incredible, unheard of. Okay, now you have to keep this in your mind. In common, in general, we can say, what they have told us is there is something that is happening in the zebra population and it is quite extraordinary, or it's a remarkable achievement. Okay, now let's go back to the sentences, and trust me, only one will match here. Okay, if we know how to read in an effective manner, then only one heading only matches. So now let's have a look at everything. Like a decrease in zebra population, no, they are not talking about any decrease in population, so that is not matching. Okay, now an obstruction, no, they are not talking about any obstruction, right? Now unknown species, no, so second one is also not the answer, third one is also not the answer. Confusing information, no, they are not talking about any confusing information. Staying permanently in this place, no, that is not. Then nearly a record in zebra world, yes, we have to hold this. Okay, why I tell you to hold this? Because let's go back to the passage and see one message, or sorry, one sentence that we have mentioned, that is making it second only to the great truck, which means that second means it is nearly a record. So we can hold this one, nearly a record in the zebra world. Okay, now but we are it is not the time to confirm it. Okay, we still have 1 2 3 4 headings. Okay, now three different ways of living, no. Then original aim of the work, no. Now how was the information passed on, no. Then why is it important to study zebras, no. See guys, only the sixth one is matching. So most of my students have told me, like, list of headings is very complicated, because you are reading in a complicated manner. I'm telling you again, this is the way you have to read. And then only one, what we say, only one heading will be matched. Okay, if you want, I'm ready to give you one more demo to show that only one is matching. Okay, so let's go back to the second passage. Okay, first passage is done. Now we will move to the second passage. Okay, Hattie Bartlam. So, okay, it's a name. Just remove it, like, or we can omit it, no problem. Discovered this migration while she was tracking zebra groups, officially known as harems. Okay, for her PhD. Okay, each harem consists of a stallion. Okay, so in the first sentence, uh, it is written like, this person discovered this migration when she was tracking zebra groups, and it was for her PhD. Okay, and each harem consists of, now she here it is mentioned, like, what this consists of. Okay, now there is no loyalty between zebras and social group, though. Okay, together into so-called herds. For her study, Hattie had planned to compare the small-scale movement patterns of 11 zebra type herds in the area. Okay, so now let's divide it. Okay, in the first part, they are telling that this particular person discovered this migration while she was doing her studies, and it was for her PhD. Okay, then she's telling, like, it is mentioned that this herd is consist of this, and there is no loyalty between these people. And for her study, she did this for her studies only. This is what we got from this passage. Okay, so the main word is, this person discovered this migration for her PhD, and this harem consists of stallion, then 7-8 mares with juvenile foals, and there is no loyalty between these people. And for her study, she did examine like 11 different zebra herds in the area. Okay, now let's go back to the passage. A decrease in the zebra population is not matching, an obstruction in the traditional route is not matching, an unknown species is not matching, then confusing information, there is no confusing information given, staying permanently in this place, no, then nearly it is already taken, right? So let's strike it off. Then three different ways of living, no, original aim of the work, see, that can be held. See, because the work she was done, like to track, or to track this migration, she did this for her PhD, that was mentioned here. See, I can show you, we'll see for her PhD, then for her study is mentioned here. But as I told you before, we cannot confirm it. How was the information passed on is not matching. Why is it important to study zebras is not matching. Okay, so this is the way you have to do the list of headings, guys. You have to read in a serious manner, and of course, we should have the practice to track down the keywords which are very important. Then trust me, only one of the list of headings will only match. So if you still have any doubts, if you need any kind of assistance, let me know in the comment section. If you have any doubts in the list of headings, I'm really happy to help you. Okay, so if you, or let me tell you one more thing. If you need me to discuss any of the list of headings which was very difficult for you, tell me in comment section. I'm ready to do that. Okay, because trust me, guys, list of headings is very easy. Okay, so I wish you all the best with your practice. So till we meet next time,